come in and speak. How is everybody doing? Hey, Ma. Hey, Bree. Hey, Dawn. Eugene, I think that's his name. Look, y'all, I gotta look at my. How are you? Is that Miss Michelle? Oh, I still can't get the names together. How was y'all week? Let me know. How was y'all week? Oh, I got it. Yup. Eugene and Antoine. Yup. I'm doing okay. How are you? How are you? How are y'all? Happy Thriving Thursday. Hey, Yolanda. All right, y'all. So, how was everybody's week? This week was okay for me. Hey, Kayla. It was it was kind of laid back, not too busy, not too stressful. So, that was how this week was. All right, so let me go ahead and get the presentation up here. Okay. I'm doing okay, Reality. How are you? Hi, my y'all. I'm doing all right. I can't complain. Hey, Orlando. Kayla, you said your week was good. Hey, Jalen. All right, so y'all, I got my glasses on. All right, so let me go ahead and get this week. We're gonna talk about positive, thinking positive. I know sometimes, hey Dawn, I know sometimes we can kind of go think negative and things that's going on just don't seem like everything is. Hey Vaya, I guess I got it right this time. Hey Talia, hey Jada. When did you said my week was? Oh, okay. I was about to say, Jada, what happened to the rest of it? Okay, it was okay. All right, so I know sometimes things just seem like it's not going right for us. Yep, happy Thriving Thursday. Things are not going right for us. Yeah, I got it right. Oh my God, thank God. Things aren't going right for us sometimes, and sometimes it just seems like a lot is on our plate. But despite everything that we may be going through, we still want to think positive. Okay. So I pulled up some different quotes and kind of elaborate on different positive motivational quotes and stuff like that for this week. Oh no, Talia, you feel sick. Oh my God. Oh, we hope you feel better. It's this weather. 1 minute it's cold, 1 minute it's warm, 1 minute it's snowing. The weather, y'all, and then March is tricky. You know how March is. Family said my week was draining. Oh no. I hope you have a better remainder. It's only one more day and then you got the weekend. Maybe you can rest. Hey Sid. Hopefully you can. Oh my goodness. Hey Blast. All right. So let's go ahead. We're talking about being, thinking positive. Okay. So even though y'all not feeling well, and this week been draining, definitely try to think positive. It may be just telling you may need to take some time, to get some rest, and it's too much going on. And then make sure you taking vitamins and getting your vitamin C and taking things to try to keep your immune system build up. Oh no, Ma, you said it's been a week. Y'all, tomorrow's Friday and then you got the weekend. Yeah, thinking positive. Hey Roman. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So we'll start off with Jada said I need some positivity. All right, so we'll start off with a question. Can you name, everybody just name one positive thing that may have happened or you did this week. Okay. I'll start with myself. This week, y'all, as y'all can see my jewelry board behind me, but I have jewelry. Jada been in here before. I had jewelry everywhere. So this week I have worked on getting my inventory organized guys. So that was something positive that I did this week, which has helped me to feel better with running my business. Okay. So that was one of my positive things that happened this week. Jada said I practiced some self-discipline. Oh, I know that's right, Jada. I know that's right. Jimmy said thriving. Okay. Oh, you said happy thriving. Okay. Talia, Talia, you good at math. I can't stand math. That 100 is good. Oh my goodness, you're a math whiz. Okay, Jalen, what was the sport that you started? Y'all rolling. I retook my math test and got a 5. Oh, I know that's right. It's 5 like 100. I don't know how y'all know. I don't know nothing. Look, oh yeah, organize my business. My inventory was like all over the place. I got to see a lot of family this week and they canceled school for the day in the mall. Really, Ma? What happened? Something happened at school? Kayla said she caught up on some work. Okay, Reality said I helped with an old lady with her grocery bags. Yeah, so everybody got something positive that happened to them this week or that they did. Okay. Ma, why they cancel school? Is something going on? What? I don't even know what school you at, but what happened? Something happened? All right. Are you down digital? I know they had somebody coming there was armed or something. I saw that come up on my phone. Is that where you at digital? Sid I got published in a Voice Baltimore article for inspiring stories with upside. Oh, I know that's right. Congratulations, Sid. And Vea said I went to Spanish coach class. Vea, that Spanish, I can't even remember. I don't even know none of I can't even speak Spanish at all. Ma said, yeah, the sickness was heavy on our school building, so they canceled school. And oh wow, is it COVID? That's real deep when they got canceled school because everybody getting sick. But yeah, we proud of you. Yup, Dawn, we proud of you, Sid. Hey, Antonio, happy Thriving Thursday. Jada said, period. I'm loving it. Yes, y'all. Yeah, yeah, be careful, Ma. Make sure you take your vitamins and get your immune system built up. Yeah, COVID. Yeah, because people still forgetting that COVID is still, so it's definitely still out. Hey, Naeem. We talking about positivity. We already put down people been Cam. We put down one thing that we did this week that was positive, or one thing that happened this week that was positive. Hey Shane, how are you? And happy Thriving Thursday, y'all. So that's, if you can put that in the chat. We just shared like at least one thing that happened positive for us this week, or one thing that we did that was positive. I said I organized my inventory this week, which was a blessing to me and to get my business organized. Oh, you at work? Okay. Dawn said I'm my mask to death, and I'm going to stick beside my black mask. Yeah, you have to. Cam said I had a reflection circle with my kids today. Well, that was probably nice. Hopefully you got some information that you can take the feedback and maybe do some changes or make things a little bit better for them in the classroom setting, Cam. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good, Shane. Can't complain. I'm here. All right, y'all. So positive. When we as leaders think, and it went well, I'm glad it did. We talking about positivity. We thinking about being positive. We talked about one thing. All of us put in one thing that happened to us good this positive that happened to us good this week in a positive light, or that we did that was positive. Okay. Hey, Miss Lee. Oh, you did? It wouldn't let you on? I don't know why. Yeah, that COVID isn't going anywhere. They don't, just because they don't talk about it doesn't mean that it don't exist. It still exists. And I think it's different like strands of it. So it's still out here. Dawn said, Cam, I'm so excited for next week. I'll have the resource over to you this weekend, but I want to update my website first. Oh, that's right, Dawn. That time flew. Y'all, so let me get on here. Okay, so when we as leaders think positive, when we think positive, will be more positive in our moves, our actions, and our interactions. There comes a time in this thing called life, we will go through like ups and downs, but through it all, we must remain positive. Even when something is negative, and that's just a practice that you have to like retrain your brain to think, even though to see the positivity in something that can be a negative situation. Okay. I went on a all fruit fat. Oh, I know that's right. Okay. How's that going for you? But how's that going? I know, Dawn. I know. Look, Miss Lee, that's what Dawn said. I'm keeping my mask on. I'm living with my mask. Yeah, you can't. You definitely hand sanitize and everything. But we're excited for you, Dawn. You got this. All right. So, as time, at times we need to like read, hear, and understand positivity. Sometimes we need to be reminded how to act and react effectively. As leaders and people, in society. Yeah, we gotta still wear our masks. In life, and our family, our circle of friends, school, college, relationships, work, businesses, etc. We go through so much, and at times we don't know if we're coming or going. But through it all, we must maintain a positive outlook. Okay. I know, Miss Lee. So this is what I quote. I pulled up different quotes, y'all, and then y'all can kind of elaborate or give an example of when you may have actually compared to this quote. So this one says, don't worry if you're not where you want to be. Great things take time. So to me, and I'm going to ask you on the next slide, what does it mean to you? I broke down my explanation on the next slide, but you can share what it may mean to you, or you may actually use this in another situation, or a situation may came up. Hey, Raquel, how are you? Yeah, wash your hands and sanitize. Look, I wash mine so bad. Look, things is dry, ashy, and everything else. So when it says, don't worry if you're not where you want to be, great things take time. We all want things to just like happen just like that. Like, okay, I does, and it should just, and it does not work like that. And like Miss Lee said, yes, it takes time and patience. And a lot of times, and then when it takes the time, what you went through to get it to where it's at, like to where you are now, actually makes you appreciate it more. I don't know for some, but I know for me, it's like everything I had to ever get had to just be work. I had to work hard at it. It never was an easy thing for me. So it makes me appreciate it more because I'm actually being patient. Okay. But if you want to, be where you feel like you're not where you need to be, and there's different things that you need to do, then go ahead and start, working on those things that you need to work on to get the way you want to be. But understand that it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. You definitely going to go through some obstacles and hurdles, and everything that can happen and go wrong will go wrong when you're trying to do the right thing. Okay. Hey, Aubrey, am I pronouncing your name right? So, y'all remember this little thing right here? I'm telling my age. And that thing there, I put that picture up there because to do that little thing there, that definitely takes patience. I could never get it. So I put that picture up there. So it says, what does the quote mean to you? To me, it means to be patient. You're going to go through some obstacles in life to get where you want or need to be. But the result is always greater. Okay. Antonio said, I feel like that applied to me because I was worried since I ain't get the school I wanted, but I kept pursuing. And next thing I know, time flew and I got an acceptance letter into Baltimore Design School. I know what that meant. See, I got the abbreviation. Yeah, yep. You got into something. So it may not have been where you actually wanted originally to go, but then once you look at Baltimore Design School, you start to see like the benefits behind it. Okay. Fair said to trust my own journey path and not worry about everyone else's is what the quote means to me. Yeah, and your own journey. Everybody has different journeys and different paths that they have to take, different hurdles they're going to have to jump to get exactly where they want. Miss Lee said, that's right, because with my school and getting my high school diploma, sweet Jesus, yes, it takes time and patience. Yes. And Miss Lee went back after I remember, Miss Lee, you said you had to take care of your mom and everything like that. And then you went back to, school to get your education. So that's what I'm saying. And yeah, congratulations, Antonio, and getting into the Baltimore Design School. I tried to get Cam to go there. She didn't want to go. She wound up at Mount Royal, and that was a good school as well. So shout out to Antonio. And Kayla said, I think the quote means to get where you want to be is not going to be. And it's not. It's always going to be something, y'all. It's always definitely going to be something. Like I told y'all, probably when I first started, that I had to, when I had Cam, I had at a young age, I was in college. I did finish school, but I was in college and I wanted to go for to be a dental hygienist. I think it was originally. So I had to stop and make sure I actually took be a mother or a parent to Cam. And then I went back years later. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't jump ahead. I went back years later to get my degree, and I really wound up changing my degree and getting it in human service management. So definitely things do take patience. Different obstacles are going to come before you where you may have to even take a step back and put yourself on the back burner, and then to help others out, your mom, grandparents, and siblings, and then you come back and start refocusing on what you need to do. But come back, though. Come back and refocus. See, I know that's right. Dawn said to me, the quote means that patience is better than impatient. Why be frustrated with how long something is taking when you can be content and focus on something else to make the wait time go by? That's a good idea, Dawn. That's a good one. Dawn says, focus on something else while you waiting for that time to come. Don't waste no time because every minute is precious. So definitely find something else productive to work on while you waiting for something else to come through. Good one, Dawn. Miss Lee said, when we experience enough patience, it will pay off in the end. Yes, and I believe I have the patience of Job, but the older I get, my patience is running thing, y'all. It's running thing. All right, so let me go to the next one. So this one says, there's another one, y'all. It says, stop overthinking. Whatever is happening for a reason. Learn to accept, evolve, and grow with it. Because y'all, sometimes I be having a time of like, what topic? And these quotes just kept popping up. I see, I'm a screenshot them, and that's what my topic is going to be. Thinking of, motivational quotes and positive quotes and stuff, so that when we can take something negative and turn it into a positive. So this one is saying we do a lot of overthinking. Whatever is happening for a reason. We might not know what the reason is right now, but just accept it that this is what's going on right now. Be prepared for the change that's going to come. Be able to overcome the hurdles and obstacles that you're going to face, and then take whatever you went through to grow, to be a better person, or being able to get through something else. Okay. So Antonio said, wasting time on something you genuinely want can leave a toll on you if you fail. Yeah, and that stress level from that can be a lot and cause you a lot of hurt, discomfort, a lot of health issues. Yeah, overthinking is definitely a disease. And I have a tendency of worrying about overthinking, okay, why is this going on? And I don't understand it. And, but it's like, okay, your things are happening for a reason. And I'm going to use myself. Y'all know I like to be transparent. For those that do not know, Cam and Q are 13 years apart. I'm going to use Cam and Q. I always got to use them. They're 13 years apart. So my patience now is like my parenting patience is different than when it was with Cam. I am really short-tempered. I get irritated fast and everything like that. So I told y'all last week I've been practicing on trying to be a better parent, and I ain't perfect, but trying to be a better parent and trying to realize that he's 6 years old and not 16, not 26, not 36. He's a 6-year-old, so he's going to do 6-year-old things. And I just started saying, well, why did this happen? Did I not eat right when I was pregnant with him? Did I do something to somebody? Am I being punished? Was I not a good mother to Cam or what? I mean, I just started to overthinking, but I had to realize that God doesn't put too much on you that you can bear. I'm strong. I'm meant to do this assignment, even though, he has ADHD and anxiety. I was chosen to be his mother because I can help him, even though he has these issues and concerns, that I can still help him to be a productive, male in society based on what I know, what I've been through, the different resources and things that's out here. So that's how I had to do, and just stop overthinking. Naeem said I used to overthink a lot, but I'm getting used to going with my gut. Yeah, see, Naeem, you be having the tools, but yeah, that's how I had to Hey, Gemma. Yeah, that's how I had to think, y'all. And I'm still trying to grasp it. And I was like, and then I have to realize Cam is a girl, Q is a boy. Boys are totally different than girls. Like, I was like, sometimes he's 6 years old, he's still learning to grow, and I have to learn how to adapt, bring myself back down to his level, still being a parent, and have some patience with him. So I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm gonna be an advocate for other parents that have children that have ADHD, and maybe I may even can get something going in that, get something started with that. So we never know. So Miss Lee said, now what you don't do is allow someone else to make their problem yours, and vice versa. Time is too valuable and too short to be wasting time. Time is getting something you can't get back. Use time wisely. Thank you, Dawn. I'm trying. And Miss Lee, you're right. Don't go wasting your time on other people. Not that he always think you his teacher, Miss Lee. Don't go wasting time, like letting everybody else issues consume you. So Miss Lee is right. Dreamer said, I'm overthinking as well. It gets really toxic. Yeah, it gives you a headache, brain hurting, stressed out, pressure high. Miss Lee said, know the difference. Pay attention to what the situation is all about. Right. And if it's even worthy of all of that. Sometimes we worrying about something that might not be our issues, like Miss Lee was saying, and we consume it. All you can do is give the person a resource, give them your advice. Like we said, we got to meet people where they are. And if we see they not trying to do anything about it, then we just have to let it be. Say a prayer, wish you well. I'm here if you need me. You can't consume me, though, with your issues. Okay? Yeah, overthinking enrollment is definitely a full-time job. I'm here to tell you. It's a full-time job. And it just messes with your mental. So it says, what does this mean to you? So don't put too much thinking into it. Accept that where you are right now, you're supposed to be. Accept it. Be blessed where you are. You're meant to be where you are. Live in it. Evolve, change as needed, and grow from the point where you are now. So it may be like give me a little bit more strength. I'm going being a mom for the second time around, and giving me a little bit more strength, giving me a little bit more insight on raising a male and a youth in society for today. You talking about Carrie going to be 20 this year. So definitely parenting was different 20 years ago. Things are different now, So that's how I got to look at the positive part of it. And I'm working on it. I ain't perfect, y'all, but I'm definitely working on it. Just giving y'all the information on me. Using myself as an example. Jada said, paying attention to what the situation all about definitely helps center me sometimes. Yeah, we have to kind of analyze it. Sometimes you gotta just take a moment and think it through. Like think before you react. Okay. So this is another one that came up, y'all. This one says, your peace is more important than driving yourself crazy, trying to understand why something happened the way it did. Let it go. I was like, well, wait a minute. Here we go. Once again, your peace is more important than driving yourself crazy trying to understand why something happened the way it did. Let it go. Jada said, like, what is happening or what am I supposed to gain from this situation? Yeah, Jada, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, what is the benefit behind it? Is it even a benefit behind it, or is it just a situation that's being presented to me? But a lot of times something that's brought to me, it may be something I can help somebody else with if it makes sense. A scenario, and because they might come to me with it. And I'm like, you know what? Something that happened before, and I kind of give my advice or my suggestions behind it. So yeah, but this one here definitely don't drive yourself crazy trying to figure out understanding why something happened the way it did. Sometimes we just gotta let it go. Sometimes we look for closure behind something. Like, well, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Sometimes it's just best to just let it go. Ms. Lee said, example, like if someone says they're homeless, find out the info that you need to find out the reason why this person is in this situation before you allow that person to stay with you. Ask. You right, Ms. Lee. Yeah, because, and then you know what? A lot of times people can be judgmental when people say they homeless. And the first thing I can tell, first thing somebody says, oh, what they was doing, drugs, and stole from their family, and now the family don't want nothing to do with them. That's the first thing somebody do is jump right on that, or they've been locked up 1,000 times, and they done, all kinds of just negative stuff. Sometimes people just might have not been in a position to be able to pay their bills for a certain amount of time. They was sick, or they was having to do other things, or just, wasn't, just don't know. Just quit the past judgment. A lot of us right now could be a paycheck away from being homeless. You just don't know. And Gemma said, yes, Mr. Sam just told me yesterday it's better to be at peace with yourself and at war with everyone else, and at war with yourself and at peace with everyone else. That makes it, that's a good one. That is a good one, Gemma. Yeah. Jada said, no reason to, because sometimes you get what you're looking for and still don't feel fulfilled or better about the situation. Right. So sometimes it's better just to let it go and pray on it, and don't rob yourself of your peace. I love the peace. Lately I've been feeling a lot of peace because I just haven't consumed myself with a lot. I'm not perfect. I'm working on it. It's a process, but a lot of times when something come my way, I'm like, it's peace for me. It's the peace for me, y'all. So it says, what does this quote mean to you? Sometime in life, things happen. We be wrecking our brain, trying to figure out how, why, etc. Have this happened to you before? At times, if not all the time, we look and we drive ourselves sick trying to figure out why. To keep a peace of mind, let it go and let it be. It's easier said than done. It's something that you have to practice. But once you start to realize and it's starting to bother you, you can't sleep, you can't eat, your head hurting, your pressure up, then you definitely have to I've been keeping you on my thoughts. Oh yeah, Miss Lee, definitely pray for me. Look, that's probably what it is that's keeping me going, keeping me at peace. My head haven't been hurting, my anxiety haven't been up. I've been getting more organized. I've been getting my rest. I've been eating good. Look, y'all know I usually do a Pepsi. I got my water right here. So I'm trying. It ain't easy, but I'm trying. Definitely trying to keep my mental and my peace of mind together. Definitely trying to be more calm, keep my anxiety down, not trying to yell and all that. Just, trying to be more of a listener and then respond as needed if it makes sense. So just to give y'all an idea. But thank you, Miss Lee, for the prayers. So this is another one, y'all. It says, baby, I'm at peace. Please don't come telling me nothing nobody said, posted, or is doing. If it's not benefiting me, I don't care to know. I'm at peace in real life, and I've learned to control how I respond to stuff sent to destroy my peace. Y'all, I was like, whoa, hold up. Is this a message or what? I was like, y'all. Yes, thank Miss Lee. Yes. Y'all, this right here was like, wait a minute, I'm had to make this my screensaver. I don't even care about what somebody said, posted, or what they doing. If it's not benefiting me, I don't even care to know. I'm at peace in real life, and I've learned to control how I respond to stuff sent to destroy my peace. Because, y'all, sometimes people will start early in the morning trying to start messing with your energy and your peace, and you try to say, okay, tomorrow's going to be a good day. Tomorrow's going to be the day might not have been so good, but tomorrow's going to be a good day. And you definitely have somebody coming in throwing a monkey wrench right in your day, sometime early in the morning. Sometimes you might scroll over, go to Facebook before you roll out of bed. I'm just saying, and you look at something, somebody and posted something on your page, sent you an inbox, sent you a text in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, really? Like, so I'm at peace. So this might be something. Take a screenshot of it. I don't know if y'all can do it in. I'm at peace. Dawn said, that's why I keep my headphones on, stay out my face in the morning, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person, y'all. I'm not a morning person. And y'all, the little boy Q, he tests my gangster in the mornings. I'll be like, see, I'm not even, I only got a few minutes before I got to take him down the street to the school. I'm going to calm down because he think it's funny. When he irritates me, y'all, he really thinks it's funny. But that's his character, though. He think he's a comedian. So he might be, next Cat Williams or somebody like that. I don't know. I don't know y'all, but he think he's a comedian. So he be definitely testing me. So y'all, so it says, what does this quote mean to you? At times, as leaders, and when we say leaders, it could be a leader in your friends, your business, your work, school, college, relationships. And it says, we are faced. I know I hate getting up to, I just hate it. It says, we are faced with moments where things are brought to our attention. We have to choose our peace before anything else, because people and situations can definitely disturb our peace. Okay. Miss Lee said, he said, I'm allergic to that mess. Malvina, I turn deaf ear to that mess. I like it. If I see that mess, I repeat God's word. Peace be still. Yeah, that's a good one, Miss Lee. Peace be still. Like, And I've been doing a lot of praying lately, just for peace, for my anxiety to stay down, because I don't, that he said, she said. I knew what you were saying. Yeah, I just rather just let it, I hear it and I'm going to listen, I listen, but I don't want to if I can share some light, I will, but sometimes I just want to, I just listen, but I don't need the peace and the anxiety going on. Antonio said, bro, getting up in the morning be so draining. Right. I don't care how much sleep you get that morning. And then it's in the morning, let me get my breakfast in me and then talk to me. Beforehand, I can't even understand what you're saying. Yeah, Antonio say anything before 9. Yeah. Anything before 9, I don't even know what you're talking about. Talk to me after that. Matter of fact, talk to me in the evening, because then I know I'm wellable. At least at around 12 o'clock, I'm definitely all the way up. 12 o'clock, I'm definitely all the way up. I can tell you. 12 o'clock, I'm up. All right, so here's another one, y'all. Here we go. If you pay attention to the patterns of your life, you'll realize everything always work out. Everything always take you to a greater destination. You always grow in the things you think you can't survive. You somehow divinely make it through. That's life. Always remember that. So, Talia said, as a person that stands to do better in society, as you as the leader has to make the right decision, not just for you, but the people you're guiding. Make sure as a leader you also have peace. Right, because when you have peace, you can think clearly, Talia. And you're right. You have people that's looking up to you. That's why I say with leaders, it could be your friends, your work, your business. You're the leader because you may be the older sibling or the older grandchild or nephew or niece, stuff like that. Jada said, I need a shower to get my life together in the morning. So shower first, people. Shower first, then people. You right, Jada. You right. I told y'all that hot water does something to me. It's therapeutic. Self-care. Self-care. But yeah, y'all, and we, it's going to be different, like turmoils and different things we're going to go through in life. But if you really take time to really realize, we go through all that, and guess what? It works out. We didn't, Antonio, hot as satin, scald in your skin, steam coming out, and cold. You said cold to calm your mind down. Yeah. So always, remember that we are going to a greater destination. We always gotta take time to grow, and we have been through a lot. We surviving things, and we making it through. Okay, so whatever's put on our plate, we're gonna be all right. It's gonna work out. It's definitely gonna work out. Miss Lee said, no, when you listen, that's giving the devil a chance to get in your head. The devil is a lie. I ain't listening. I just said I turned deaf ear to that mess. Oh, no, I'm so glad my mother raised me like that. Okay, so when a negative, don't even entertain it. Jada, I feel like I'll be transforming into a people person in the shower with the hot water. Yeah, I love my hot water. So y'all, this is definitely something. Take this with you. We're going to go through different things in life, but just realize it's going to work. We're going to grow, and, and things that we thought that we couldn't survive, we somehow definitely going to make it through. And once again, we've showed that with COVID. Some of us have been, we not here. We here for a reason. I don't know the reason, but we all have a reason that we're all here. A lot of us have lost family and friends and loved ones with COVID, so we made it through. We survived it. Virtual, that stuff shut down. We don't know what's going to happen day in and day out with job. We're going to have some of us lost jobs, homes, and all that, but it made us stronger. We survived it, and we still surviving to this day. Okay, even with the high food prices going up and everything else going up, but the pay, we still maintain it. Okay, Talia, I feel like this means that when you realize how people and things are affecting you, you will do better for you. When you sit back and really see how things turn out during events or people, you will do your best. You're right, Talia. You're right. You're right. Miss Lee, the devil mess with your mind. It's the battlefield of the mind. That's why all the negative thoughts be having your brain running all over the place. Jada said, listen, if you know, you know. Right. And I agree with you, Talia. Yup. 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 Yeah, you start to do better. Like, you take it and you call, just change up things for you and say, look, I don't want to put myself in those situations or go through those things, add that pain to my life. So I'm going to do things. I'm going to make sure I do things better for me, at the end of the day for me. All right, so it says, what does this quote mean to you? So it say we can tend to stress and worry about things in life because life be lifing. If we believe and keep the faith, everything will work out just as it's supposed to. Despite what we go through in life, every situation helps to make us stronger. So whatever we go through, it just helps us to be a stronger person. We everything that's put on us, we can get through it. It just may take time. Some people it happen overnight. Some people it may take a little bit longer. But it definitely will work out. It'll help us to be a better person. So, definitely it'll work out. Trust me. Some way, shape, and form, the way it's supposed to work out. Might not be the way we plan for it to work out, but it definitely will work out the way it's supposed to work out. Okay? So here we go. Here's another one. Jada said Nick Mosby all like they're going to raise minimum wage to $15. Like that's still minimum. Jada, who you Jada, $15. Look, they didn't raise the jury duty rate. I think it's what, $30 now. So I'm like, okay, how does the jury get one day? They get $30 and then we get the $15 minimum. Help me help it make sense. Miss Lee said the book by Joyce Meyer, Battlefield of Mind. That's a good book to have. The devil try to get in your head. The devil can't do anything to us when we don't allow him to get in your mind. I'm serious. So Miss Lee giving a book. She was saying a book called Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Myers helps to keep the devil out of our heads. And the way that the negative thinking. Okay. Yeah, Miss Lee, I'm gonna have to look into that. They probably got it at Amazon. Talia said every obstacle has a lesson. It helps you help someone that might go through the same situation. Even though it might be hard, there's a pathway that will also lift you up to something new. And you right, Talia. You right. I always feel like I go through stuff so that I can like share it to my children so that they don't also have to go through things the way I went through them. And I want them to have a better life than I did or not have to go through the same pain and stress and worry as I did. I always say that as well. Jada said, for 1 hour work, I can buy carton of eggs and that's it. Jada, not the carton. You're right, though. Or a pack of chicken. But a chicken, $25 for the family pack. The lady Pastor Joyce. Yeah, I used to look at her. Does she still come on, Miss Lee? She used to come on TV. Antonio said, without those fails and mistakes, you'll never gain more knowledge. Our mistakes is what makes help us further improve as people. Yes, and we're going to make mistakes. We're going to fail. And that's how, like Antonio said, you learn a lot when you do good. It's not a bad thing if you make a mistake. Okay, look, I don't want to do that no more, or I don't like the way that made me feel, or the situation that it put me in. So I'm going to try to do things better the next time. And then you might make another mistake. That's what it is. We're not perfect. We're human. We're going to keep trying and keep going different avenues until we get it right. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. But it's some people will take a little bit longer. Some people got to go through a little bit more. But we definitely going to get it right. Okay? So this is another. It says, you never know how hard someone did before they became off. And you never know the ugliness they had to go through to have such a beautiful heart. Sometimes we learn grace from the worst times of our lives, and that's what saves us. So that was another one, y'all. Okay. And I don't know how to pronounce your name for I can't Apostle. Look, I don't even, I ain't good with that. That's something I need to work on phonics. Because I can't. That's what I need to work on. Because the names I cannot pronounce. You got to break it down in syllables for me. But yeah, y'all, this is another one. Dawn, this speaks to me. Oh, E. Okay, let's do it like an E. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you said it speaks to you, Dawn. Yeah, it said you never know how hard someone had it before they became soft, and you never know the ugliness they had to go through to have such a beautiful heart. Sometimes we learn grace from the worst times of our lives, and that's what saves us. Yep, yep. You never. Don't look at you laughing at. You know how I am with the names. You know how I am with the names. I'm going to go to Hooked on Phonics. It's definitely look. I've been out of school 20 something years. Talia said, we as people can assume that a person is weak because they were never strong, but that isn't always true. We also don't understand what made someone so open and bright until we learn the ugly truths. Yep. Yep. You don't know. Like I said, y'all, if I don't be transparent, people will think like all is well. You ain't struggling. You don't go through things. You know, I didn't come from where I was depressed, where I didn't want to live. And that's it, to look at me now, you wouldn't know that. But it helped me to like be more understanding that people when they going through things, because I'm like, I've been there, and to even come out of it, I came out of it to be able to witness and share my experience with others, you know, going through a divorce and being in a marriage and how that was, and how I wound up falling into depression and not wanting to live and going through all that. So I went through that, you know, and it made me to who I am today, a stronger person. I have a beautiful heart. I'm a good-hearted person. Good character and everything. I ain't perfect, but I mean well. I have a good-hearted and a soft heart. But it's the things I had to go through to even get to that point. So you just don't know what people had to actually experience and go through to get to where they are today. So Talia said, sometimes grace is shared through heartbreak and heartache to know what you should truly value. And you're right, Talia. You are definitely right. You're definitely right. And like I said, sometimes we learn grace from the worst times of our lives, and that's what saves us. Yeah, those worst times, because I say I would never put myself in those situations. The minute red flags go up, let it go. I'm out. I'm just saying, nope. Antonio said, gotta really think like you're the ice cream. People really can't take away from you. They can only add towards you. You the ice cream, they the cherry. Oh, that's a good one. Antonio, wait a minute. You definitely splitting something out tonight. Let me find out. Oh my goodness. All right, so it is. What does this mean to you? Y'all know I got to use the line in there. So it says, based on the experiences we have in life determines our character. We turn things that were meant to break us down, shape us to be a better person through strength. So, you know, we take that strength and turn it, you know, into being a better person. Despite what you went through, you know, you don't choose to let that consume you, if it makes sense. Naeem said, I agree with this quote because I've known as the life of the party, but people don't often know how hard it took me. It'd be the life of the right, Naeem. Yup. And Naeem, you gotta get back on and share your story. Yeah, that one, yeah. You just don't know what people went through just to get to where they at today. You just don't know. People go through a lot in life. Life be lifing, like we said. Life definitely be lifing. All right, let's see. All right, so here we go with another one. All right, okay, here we go. Just do your thing this year with as much passion, humility, and honesty as possible. Do what you do, not for an applause, but because it's what's right. So, you know, you can give your elaboration on what you think that means to y'all. Yeah, we ain't heard from you in a minute. Yeah, we ain't heard from you know. Anybody want to come on? Definitely always reach out to Cam. She'll set it up for me to where y'all can come on with me. Talia said, just like a crystal, it can be broken, reshaped, and destroyed into a million pieces, but it formed into another form of that crystal. That's a good one, Talia. That's a good one. Okay, Miss Lee, check your food. Don't mess your food up. Don't mess your food up. But yeah, y'all. So this one, guys, this year, do your thing and be honest as possible. Do what you gotta do. Not looking for a whole, if you don't get the applause and the support that you want, do it just because that's what you're supposed to do and that's what's right. We look for a lot of support that we don't usually get. But because we don't have that support, that can kind of like slow us down or deter us from actually moving forward, because we are waiting on somebody to say, hey, job well done. And but guess what? Pat your own self on the back. Guess what? Look, I organized the jewelry. I feel like that's going to really help me to grow in my business, to be more organized, to know where things are and stuff like that. So pat your own self on the back sometimes. Give yourself some credit. Look, I deserve that. I did that. I'm glad. I went through a lot. I think it was Antonio talking about the school. That's a lot, trying to keep your grades up, trying to get in a school that you really want to go to. All that takes work. The colleges, filling out the applications and the financial aid, scholarships, and, trying to study for your tests, and you still got to do this and make sure your room clean. And it's a lot. It's a lot of responsibilities that you got to go on. But guess what? You doing it. You doing it. Do what you got to do, because you know that that's the thing you're supposed to do. Leah said, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Yeah, believe that you can do it, and you will do it. Once you put that in you're going to go ahead and do it anyway, because that's what you want. That's what you want to do, and that's what you believe in. Ma said, true, they said applying for college was hard. Man, I tell you, yeah, I haven't did a college application in I think about 14 years now. So it's been a minute. But yeah, them financial aid, getting the tax forms and all that together. And, if you got to pay some of the loans and trying to get a loan, and, it's a lot. It's a lot. Looking at the different colleges, if you want to be, how far you want to be away from home, and, if does it have the right courses that I need to take, or the right degree I want to take. So all that is just like a factor. Then, like I said, you may have your family in your back saying, look, we went to this college. This is where you need to go. Like trying to force this, because it's in the family. That's where they've been going at. So that's where they want to keep the tradition going. But then for yourself, you like, I don't really want to do that. I want to go. Jimmy said, yeah. I know senior year is a lot. You can't wait till it's over. You don't have long. What y'all in May? The seniors in May? I think it's May. I was just saying the year almost, for the school year, is almost out. What, we got like 3 months? Less than 90 days or something like that. I mean, school days anyway. Yeah, that senior year. And then y'all got to realize, I think y'all like the first ones that because after the pandemic or something like that. So it's going to be definitely different, and probably more of a struggle and harder now. Yeah, May. Yeah. So what's this? March? Y'all got like 60 days. Yeah. Definitely. Time is definitely rolling. Y'all look at that. Time rolling for us. So it says, what does that quote mean to you? You already have a blueprint in your head of what you want to do. And as far as your goals, you know what you need to do for you. Only thing holding you back is you. Go ahead, plan your moves, and fulfill your goals. Okay. Antonio said this. I thank you, Antonio. Thank you. Yeah, the first day, it may need to speed up. Look, June speed up for me. I'll be done transportation for the summer. I don't know. I might do the summer camp transportation. Yeah, this year has definitely been yearing. Look, the year has been yearing. Look, I don't even know if that's a word. So this is another one. Keep the promises you make to yourself. This is your magic. This is the way home. Build a routine. Understand the power of discipline. Jada just was saying self-discipline is the highest form of self-love. It means even when you don't feel like it, you hold yourself up. Okay. So that one right there, definitely, thank you, reality. Definitely, keeping the promises. Don't let your own self down. You promise yourself something, stick to your routine. Try to be disciplined. Once you can discipline, I mean, you don't give people too much power of your peace and your energy, and the goals you set out for yourself. And even when you don't feel like it, you still hold yourself up. Hold yourself up to a higher standard, and and still keep going. Like I said, I'm a paparazzi consultant. Some days I don't want to go on there and go live, show my jewelry. Thank Mark. Look, these came up in my phone. I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm gonna elaborate on these. They came right up on my phone. I don't even know. It must have been meant for me to share it. I'm telling you, yeah, working on self-discipline, working on disciplining yourself is definitely it's a practice. We ain't gonna get it overnight. but we definitely have to that's like self-love, because that means we're not giving the outer energy too much power to control what we do and don't do, if it makes sense, y'all. Gemma said, yes, that discipline helps when you need it the most. Yes, we definitely got to practice. It ain't going to come overnight. We got to definitely practice. Sometimes, like I said, I can tend to let my son get too under my skin, mess my whole day up, and I'm like, whoo, okay, now I talk with a lower voice. I talk with a calm voice. I try to be understanding. And even with dealing with people, I just try to meet people where they are. I'm not perfect, but it's definitely a practice. And like I said, when I don't even feel like it, I definitely hold myself up. Oh, hey, Cam, you popped back up. I didn't know you was back. I thought you still was at work. So yeah, yeah, Cam, you definitely got to work on this. But like, no, you do pretty good with it, Cam. I mean, on my end. You're dealing with me. I'm a hot mess express, for those that do not know. It might not seem like it, but I can be. So I know I have issues, but I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm practicing, y'all. I'm definitely practicing. So it says, what does this quote mean to you? It means to practice self-love, have discipline to love yourself, despite what may come your way. Always show yourself love. You deserve it. You may not always feel like it, but when you do, you definitely will feel great. Okay, when you start putting self-discipline and self-love. Cam said, I had to listen because I'm still working. Oh, okay. They still there. What time they going home? It's almost 7:00. So let me. Oh, that's right. It's an aftercare. Don't mind me. All right, y'all. So it says, and being positive through life obstacles, try to remain positive, think positive, make positive moves. As leaders, we have to try to remain positive, and even when things do go negative, turn it into a positive aspect. Take these quotes and apply them to your everyday life. Okay. Antonio said, I'm big on discipline when it comes to me and certain things. Jimo said, yes, love yourself, forgive yourself. Yeah, y'all, because we are definitely hard. This is the next slide is asking if you got any questions or concerns. But we are definitely so y'all, this time share any questions, any concerns in the chat. But we are definitely hard on ourselves. We put a lot on ourselves. Sometimes things are put on ourselves that are out of our control. But when we practice self-discipline, we know how to definitely get through it. Ma said, I think I'm gonna need. Yeah, Ma, try self-care day. Definitely try it. Take a mental break. I think the movie Creed is coming out tomorrow, something like that. Even taking in a movie or something like that, or yourself something good to eat. Hey, Miss Michelle, I thought that was you earlier. That must be somebody else. Cam says, "Focus." We was talking about positivity, and I had shared some positive quotes to elaborate on. So that's what we was doing. We also shared one positive thing that happened to us this week, Miss Michelle, or that we did this week. Yeah, Cam said, focus on what you can control. Things that are out of your control, y'all, we gotta leave them where they at. Ma said, no, I want the whole movie theater room to myself. It's gonna be packed. Right, this week, yeah, it's gonna be packed. Creed 3 is definitely gonna be packed this week. Cam said, oh, in general. No, yeah, in general, what you can control. See, I thought that was Miss Michelle. That's Famba. What is the best way to think? What is the best way to think positive in all situations? The best way to think positive in all situations. Okay, the best way to think in all situations is just to try to look at, even if it's a negative situation, try to turn it into a positive. Like I'm trying to give an example. If anybody got an example, definitely put it in the chat. Like I'm trying to think, y'all, off the top of my head, but it may come to me before I get off of here. But like, even when something is in a negative situation, see the benefit behind it, and try to turn it into something positive. Like, I'm trying to think of some examples. I think it was Antonio was talking about getting into I can't think which one of y'all wanted to go to a different school and got accepted into Baltimore Design School. Now that might have been like a little heart wrenching that that's not the school I particularly wanted to, that I wanted to get accepted into. Just give an example, but I got accepted into. Then just kind of looking at it like, hey, maybe it's meant for me to go to this particular school because, for whatever reason, maybe it be something else I'm getting into, maybe whatever I'm studying in the school to help me to, put myself out there, help me get my, business or brand off the ground or anything like that. So you have to look at the positive part in every situation. I use me as being a mother with kids 13 years apart, two different, one is a boy, one's a girl. And one has ADHD, one doesn't, and me trying to be a parent to a child that has ADHD, and that is like something that is just really coming out. That's really becoming a big thing. Mental health and stuff like that is really becoming a big thing. At one time, they would kind of shy away from it and hide it. So I look at that as I was assigned to be his mother for a reason. So those are like kind of examples to give you if I shed any light on it. Okay. Mars said, I've had so many goals for 2023 and I only completed like 2 of them. How can I stay disciplined with my goals for the rest of the year? I have a vision board and I try manifest them, but I don't think I got patience. Mar, you definitely got to have patience. You do one thing at a time. As you do one thing, check it off. Even if you like, I think it was Dawn was saying, even sometimes you have to just wait and maybe go on and try something else. I know some people can't do too much at one time, but sometimes you may have to see if it's one of the small things on your board that you can work on that can like maybe give you a quick overturn, and then come back to that other situation that you waiting to happen. But you definitely got to practice patience. Things do not happen overnight. Antonio said Creed fitting to go stupid. Right. I want to see Creed. I got that $5 T-Mobile deal. I think that's what I'm going to do. But it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed. But yes, try to start with the small and then, the smaller ones and work your way up. And like with the positive way, you have to always just try to start off saying, okay, today is going to be a good day. No matter what comes my way, I'm definitely going to get through it today. I'm not going to allow it to disturb my peace, mess up my energy, and I'm going to try my best, to be a better person than I was yesterday. Okay? Yeah, Kayla, I'm trying to go see it. I don't know what y'all, I got that $5 deal, and look, Cam talking about she did. Yeah, I'm trying to go see it. I'm going to go see it. That's like a self-care moment for me. It's going to be packed. I already know, put your mask on. Put your mask on. COVID is still out. Okay. I see you, Miss Lee. Yep, so COVID is still out, y'all. So definitely, but that's going to be it'll be like exciting because, it's the third one. If for those who saw the first and the second one. So this is the third one. So yeah, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good, y'all. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? I know some people going to see Creed. Anybody else got plans? But yeah, definitely try to tackle one thing at a time. I think we all on here have some type of goals or like some type of path or vision we see ourselves moving forward in. And just know when things can go wrong, they definitely will go wrong. But we are strong enough to be able to get through them. And once we get through them, we can figure out how we're going to get through the things that we vision our life to go. Okay. I'm going to an art exhibition. Wait a minute, Cam, you doing the art exhibition and you doing the movies. Am I going to be able to call you? Now, I ain't said my plans for the weekend is just to really work onto new skills. Okay. Working on, that's what I'm talking about, being productive. Dawn said, working on my presentation for Atlanta this weekend. I need to lock in. Oh, yeah, Dawn. Yeah, Dawn, you got it. You all right. You good. Cam, how the AUC holding up? See, when y'all say that, see. But you got it, Dawn. Was it Talia? Did you do any more with this? Was it Talia was doing the singing? How did you do any more? I think it was Talia that was doing the singing. If I think it's Talia. Y'all know I can't keep up. But y'all, let me put my next slide. Yeah, see, Orlando at Basketball with Friends. So if anybody needs to reach me, that's my email address. Oh, you have it? Okay. It'll come. Just keep applying yourself. I know y'all take plenty of pictures. Dawn and Cam. Yeah, holding big things. Yeah, having big dreams and big goals, y'all. That's what we gotta do. So Leah said, yeah, do more poetry. Roman might can help you out, to live. Roman did a book, a poetry book. Roman might can help you out. I don't want to look volunteering Roman services, but I know I'm gonna keep preparing for them. Yep. Oh, charity. Okay. Yeah, y'all. See y'all next week, the same time, same place. Enjoy y'all thriving Thursday. Be safe, be blessed. Go out and definitely be productive. Have some self-love and self-care moments. Don't allow anybody to disturb your peace or your energy. Okay. Oh, look, okay, Talia, Charity is having a workshop this Friday and next Friday titled Between the Lines. And also, if any of y'all want to come to the next BU Talent Showcase, hit me up. Okay, Dawn. Tickets are $15. I would love to have you all come out and support me. Okay. Y'all, we got it. See y'all guys next week. Same time, same place. Love you all. Be safe. Be blessed. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Dawn. Love y'all. Yeah, Talia, definitely hit them up. Y'all see Dawn said the BU showcase is coming up, so definitely $15 tickets if y'all, go and show your support. So those are self-care, those are things to do. Get yourself in line with positive people on the same page. All right. Wait a minute, Dawn. Wait a minute, Talia, tell me I'm broke. Y'all are tripping. See y'all, see you Rihanna and Naeem. See you Orlando, see you Ma. All right, y'all. Good night.